Okay, welcome back everyone. This is DZ Devil Gamer Plays, continuing our coverage here of Infection Free Zone. Again, this is a newer game. It's still out in its beta process. I
Operator,
think it's kind of cool. It's a little interesting.
on my
You
way.
get the opportunity to play in your hometown as a zombie survivalist kind of thing. I don't know. It's not really a zombie virus. It's the
Ready for action.
if you have seen
On my way.
the I
Going
Am
there.
Legend movie, it's more of a virus similar to that. It's called the Mad Virus. Um, so you start out underground and then you come out, and essentially the world fell. I guess I could have showed the prologue in the beginning. Would have been kind of give it an idea um, of what the world was like during it. But I didn't show the prologue, so that's bad on me. Um, but anyway, maybe I'll go back and start a brand new episode and record it and then just shove it in before the video. We'll see. Um, you'll get the basic gist. I'm also going to kind of give you the ideas and tips and tricks on how to play as you're going. I did show that it's the shift key to choose multiple buildings
Building
when
clear.
you're on your individual person, your
Ready for
squads.
action. Going there.
You want to have as many squads as possible. I can have up to 6 right now. My problems is right now is though I only have enough guns for a few. You don't want to send your squads out unarmed. It's dangerous because sometimes you can actually run into the infected inside the little houses. And if you do that and you don't have ammo on you, pretty much everybody in your squad will
Operator,
die.
going there.
If you had a vehicle with you, they'll attack the vehicle. They'll destroy the vehicle. So you pretty much want to keep that part of it on lock as far as how you play. Um, so also, I didn't show, but in order to give orders to your citizens,
Search done.
like to gather metal, wood, and bricks, um, you just click one of these here.
Chief,
Clear.
we've just found a shitload of supplies. Some prepper must have lived here. They piled up enough
We're on
to
the
survive the apocalypse.
Oh, that's
God
great.
bless these preppers.
Going there.
That's great.
That's
It's
great
awesome.
news. Take it all.
Yeah, take it all. I love it. Oh, and the good thing of that is there's also an AK and some pistols in that, so that'll allow us to get our squad updated and be able to go out with some better gear too. So that's perfect. Anyway, so what I was going to show you to do to gather actual metal is you click on the metal button and then you just click and drag and go up, and it'll select all that stuff as metal and it'll break all that down.
Let's do it.
Roger.
And then you can assign your workers by clicking on this little hub in the center, usually, and then it'll assign workers to go over and break that down. Same thing with the wood. So if you want to need more wood, you're looking up here and your wood's getting low, you can come down here, you can click gather wood, and you just drag and highlight, and they'll go down eventually, and they'll break down all of those trees. Which we're going to want anyway because we're going to build a wall all the way across there, so we're not going to want any of those trees in the way.
Everything's collected.
Waiting orders. Roger.
So, you know what?
We're on
Let's
the
go
move.
in here real quick because I want to do an exchange with the building. So this building here says exchange. If you click on the building,
Construction ready.
you should be able to exchange your weapons for the other weapons. Oh, I don't have them. Or did somebody else pick them up?
Operator.
Oh, no.
Operator.
Oh, I guess I didn't pick them
Receiving.
up yet.
Waiting orders.
Ah,
We're on the move.
silly driver. Go get that stuff.
Building adapted.
On my way.
Alright, so in research here, we need to... we need a tool factory, but we also need to build the communication. We need the antenna. So we'll do that search first for the antenna, the research, and then we'll do the factory. We will need that eventually anyway, so.
Receiving. On my way. We're on the move.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Why is this guy taking so long?
Let's do it.
Waiting orders. Going there. Going there. Going there.
Let's do it.
On my way. Roger. On my way. Roger.
He ran out of slots. That makes sense.
Receiving. Ready for action.
Actually,
Operator.
you know, to span this
Let's
one.
do it.
Going there.
To span this one too. And we'll create a new
Receiving.
squad.
Research complete.
Oh, they didn't have the thing. I thought they would have the...
Now we're ready to build an antenna. Once it's operational, we'll be ready to receive distant transmissions again and broadcast some invitations ourselves.
Okay, let's do this.
Receiving. Roger. We're on the move.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
There we go.
Roger.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Operator. On my
We'll
way.
send him back to the base with all that. And that gives us a whole bunch of grain to start out with, which will be great for our cookhouse, because then we can actually start putting people in there cooking the grain. So we're going to send those guys in there to cook the grain.
Waiting
I
orders.
don't really need the
Reporting.
other squad to
Waiting
do
orders.
that. So we're going to exchange right here. And we want the AK in our person's inventory. And we'll put that out. Okay.
Reporting.
We
Let's
have
do
to
it.
leave and go back in to get ammo. Alright.
Going there.
Alright, that's awesome. So now we have an AK, so we can really
Operator.
do some damage to the zombies. Or
Roger.
horde, or whatever you want to call them. Which is perfect for what we're doing. So we'll get this guy searching the rest of these buildings here.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
And then we'll bring it all the way up to the other end. So, is he done? No, he's still going.
Reporting.
Alright, so we could do a second squad just to make this a little faster. I don't know if that's beneficial or not. Did they finish the research? I think they did. On the antenna. We should probably do... production. Let's just make fuel. That makes us make gunpowder. Let's just do the fertilizer. We need the basic tool factory first, so we'll probably do that next. How many people do we have in there? We got 8. Yeah, the only downfall of picking such a small building for that, I think my last building, I think I chose a building more like this size, and I think I ended up with like 21 for my research facility, and it went through the research so fast. So we might end up redoing that building somewhere else, choosing something a little bigger, because all these are going to be about the same size, except for these ones here on the main road are going to be a little bit bigger. As you can see, they take longer to search, so That might be what we might have to do. Alright, let's make a second
Ready for
squad.
action.
That gives me 2 squads. They're both
Ready
armed
for action.
now,
Operator.
so I can take the other squad out and have them do some searching as well. So I did cover most of this block already. I just got to finish up there. So I'm going to have him
Let's
come
do it.
help search over here real quick. Because this guy's doing it on his own. But I'm going to want him to go up and shoot all the way up there. So actually,
Receiving.
let's redo his thing. How do you cancel the orders? I don't even know.
Clear.
I think maybe that cancels it. I guess I'll find out. But we're going to want him to do these ones and then shoot all the way up here to search these up here in this corner.
Horde spotted.
Alright, so Horde's coming.
Infected incoming.
Alright, we're going to have to bring this guy out and bring him back. Because we're going to use him to draw them away from our buildings. Otherwise, they're going to attack our buildings.
They're trying to get inside.
Oh, and there's quite a few.
Our building is under attack. Our building is under attack. They're trying to get inside.
Come on.
We're on the move.
Sheesh. Yeah, we didn't want that to go on for too long, because what'll
Let's do
happen is they would have taken on our whole base.
We're on the move.
Alright, we'll let him do his thing. Yeah, I think having that other guy come out was probably a mistake. Because unfortunately, that would almost got all of our base killed. If I wouldn't have came back, they would have gotten into all those buildings. There was 3 of them coming in all at once. So I don't know if it's the settings or it might be the fact that I did choose a dense populated area, so it might be the problem. The dense population is based on the number of citizens that live in the area, not the buildings. So being I chose an area that's surrounded by neighborhoods, it's going to be a dense population of infected and through here. So I'm probably going to have a heck of a fight on my hands most of the time. The only good thing is there's this big swath of green in between me and them that is essentially it's forest. So I can ground and I could take all that forest out eventually if I needed to for more wood.
We're on the move. Roger.
So I could probably build a warehouse really close to that and just have them just completely just
Search done.
deforest that whole area. These should be just banks, roof. Oh, the chicken place. This is actually right here. Wing place. Yeah, they're not really showing all the buildings that are actually here anymore. Like I said, that's not a Wawa. And that's a Burger King. That is an Aldi's now. So, I mean, this must be somewhat current because this was just built within the last couple years, this Aldi's. It wasn't here 2 years ago because actually this used to be an empty parking lot because a long time ago this was actually a, I want to say it was a cash and carry. It used to be the grocery store chain down here in Florida that was in that area. And it's not there anymore. They went out of business. Actually, they actually got bought out by Publix. And then Publix, of course, didn't want to compete, so they demoed it. This actually used to be called, God, what was the name of the place there? It was Albertsons, I think it was a place called, which was like a mom and pop kind of local grocery store chain owned. There was very few of them in the area, but they were really great. They used to have great prices on all their stuff. But Publix, unfortunately, they kind of took over about the same time that Walmart started putting out their big chains of grocery store chain with the big indoor what's it called? Super centers. Yeah, the super centers. So once they started putting in the super centers, they pretty much took over. That was it. All right, we're about to hit daytime here, so I'm gonna yank this guy out, and we're gonna send him across the street over here, and then we're gonna send this one across the street over here, just to check those two out. This guy, as soon as he's done, is gonna go north and get those buildings up in the corner.
Search done.
Operator.
Alright, so we want to go check out all these up here. Still. I'm going to do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And then this and this. And that'll bring us right up to our boundary. And then we'll just keep expanding outward as we go. But we'll tear down all these trees. We'll take all these buildings, make them ours. And we'll put our wall right along this thing
There's
here.
nothing left.
And we're actually gonna probably bring our wall up through this center area here. I don't want to put it all the way to the road because I want there to be distance between me and the zombies creatures. So that way there's this big space here in the center.
Search done.
Research complete.
Alright, he's doing his thing. The research is done. Alright, let's take them off the research for now.
There's nothing left.
We need more people cooking food. So what do we have in our warehouse? I thought we picked up a whole bunch of grain. How do we barely have any grain?
Clear. Roger. Ready for action.
So I would like to get another car, but I haven't seen one yet. I'm probably going to have to drive around in order to find one.
There's nothing left. No more to find.
Waiting orders. Roger.
Yeah, how's that guy doing?
Roger. Receiving.
Alright, he's still following his path.
Building clear. Going there.
This guy's coming back. So we're making fairly good progress, I think.
Roger.
Any of the other real major tips and tricks in this game, really, it's also about this. So if you're ever getting attacked and you build guardhouses, you can hit max and it'll fill all your guardhouses right away. So you want to do that because it'll basically, you can zero out all your builders and everything else and just fill all your guard towers up. I didn't figure that out until I was probably a good, I don't know, probably 30 days into my game before I even realized that you could do that. I was manually clicking on each button to lower and raise, to choose how many people went in each guardhouse instead of at night just throwing them all in to protect my base. which was stupid because then you can
Let's do
also,
it.
in your guardhouses, they don't kill as fast as bullets do, but you can use your squads to use the bullets. If you set all the towers, and you can build as many towers as you want, you can set the towers on archers and just fill them full of archers. And the archers don't do as much damage as the guns do, but they don't cost you anything either. There's no ammo cost to the archers, which is kind of indifferent because, you know, you would think you would need more arrows, but they don't set it up that way where you'd have to do that. So that in itself could be ideal for somebody who's playing, because you may not have the ability to do all that. How am I doing with materials? So I got bricks.
Clear.
I got
We're
some
running
of
out of
those.
stock.
So the next thing I need to build
There's
is
nowhere to store
I
resources.
need to build the tower, the antenna. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build it kind of in between here and there.
We're on the move. Going there.
Just in case I do eventually change my research tower into something else. I don't know if I will or
Operator.
not.
Going there.
Time to sleep, everyone.
I was
No
saying,
free
why did
space
they
in
look like they were
warehouse again.
stuck?
Waiting orders. Roger.
Okay, so oh, that's what's wrong. It's saying the warehouse is full. Alright, so there we're gonna have this is actually gonna be our next warehouse, so we might as well just get ready for that now. I don't know why it's making me try and pick the antenna. I want the warehouse space.
Waiting orders.
Let's do it.
Clear.
We're out of storage space.
Waiting orders. We're on the move. Reporting.
Let's do it.
We're on the move. On my way. On my way.
So unfortunately, since we're out of storage space,
We're out of storage space.
masonry, housing. The housing is good because this allows you to build regular houses and it makes your people 20% more efficient with everything they do. I do need the farming though increase though, because food becomes like the main priority in this game, because I don't know if the farming is just broken, but I've noticed that sometimes it doesn't. The people don't go and fill up the houses the way they're supposed to, so I don't know if they won't go get them from the warehouse if the warehouse is too far away. So that's why I'm going to try and make sure I build the warehouse very close to all my buildings. So even if it's just a small warehouse, it doesn't have to be one that's holding everything. Just you want to, it seems like you have to have a warehouse in a general vicinity of these buildings in order for them to go and collect the materials from them. I don't know if that's really what is happening, but that's my experience. And I can only go by my experience so far in the game. I haven't really seen anybody else really putting out a whole lot of videos on this particular game yet.
We're out of storage space.
So I also don't have as many
There's no
people.
space to store.
What are they
We are out of resources.
building?
There's no space to store. We're out of storage space.
So they're not doing grain. I don't have any raw meat yet. I barely have any grain at all.
No free space in warehouse.
Everybody get ready.
Yeah, I don't know.
Receiving.
No, we're gonna stop all the scavenging because that's a problem. Can't scavenge if we don't have anywhere to put the stuff.
We're out of storage space.
Yeah, they're gonna keep loading the stuff in there as we go.
Ready for action. Ready for action. We're on the move. Reporting. Reporting. Operator. On my way.
Research complete. No free space in warehouse.
So they should be dragging the wooden stuff over there. I don't know what's taking them so long. I really need them to get this done.
We're missing resources.
Got enough metal to do that. What is it, just the wood? Need almost 200 wood. I don't think we even started with close to that. Oh, I may have already screwed up. Alright, so not doing any research. I don't have any points. We need to put people on the wood down here.
Waiting orders. On my way.
We are out of resources.
Alright, so they'll keep going. Is that
Ready for
boxes
action.
of wood on the ground?
Chief, the antenna is now operational. Let's broadcast an invitation as a test. Or just call the squads back to HQ.
On my way. We're on the move. Going there.
Okay, let's start broadcasting.
Alright, let's put an
All
invite out.
survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security. Join us.
Oh, there's a group of 3. Maybe they'll come join us.
Ready for action. We're on the move. We're on the move. Roger. On my way. On my way.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time for that.
On my way.
No more to find.
Maybe I could check this small one.
Waiting orders. Going there. Waiting orders. Reporting.
No more to find. There's nothing left.
We're on the move.
Today's toil is over. Get some rest.
Roger. Roger. Going there. On my way. Sir, we've encountered a group of people willing to join us.
Send them in.
Waiting orders.
Let's do it.
Alright, so that's cool. We're gonna get 3 more people just because I ran into them. And we're kind of wrapping it up over here. We're almost at the end of the road here. We don't want to go too much further past this because then we're starting to go into the neighborhoods. So eventually we'll build a wall around all this. I have to decide on what type of
Search
wall.
done.
I haven't decided yet.
Another one incoming.
So you can build.
They're breaking into our building.
Really?
On my way. On my way.
There's nothing left.
Our building is under attack.
So you can build the regular walls and then the bigger walls around, but I noticed that it only takes them a hot minute to go through. It really only takes them really a hot minute to go through both walls, even the reinforced
Waiting orders.
walls.
On my way.
And they cost significantly more, the reinforced ones do. So I don't really know that it's worth it to build the reinforced walls. The towers definitely, but I don't know about the walls. Alright, so we'll search these last 3 buildings and then we'll have him come back. Hopefully that's the last of any attacks for tonight.
Search done. Search done.
So, do we even have any? We don't even have any.
reporting.
Search done.
So I'm almost done with over here. And it's almost the next day, I think. But another trick that I learned is whenever you're doing your searches, make sure you keep an eye on them. I don't know if it's more of a trick, but more of like common sense kind of thing. I've left my people on accident in the buildings, and they only come back if their car's full. So if he finishes there, he'll stay there. And if you forget about them and where they're located, now you can just search by doing this,
Receiving. Operator,
and it'll
ready for
zip
action.
to them all.
Ready for action.
But if you don't do that and keep an eye on them, they can get attacked in the building they're in by multiple hordes and end up dying inside the building. And then again, like I said, then your car will be outside still full of whatever gear they were carrying on them. That's if you're lucky. If they're unlucky,
Operator,
they'll destroy the car,
on my way.
and then in order
do
to
it.
get all your stuff out of it,
Let's do
you're
it.
going to have to literally walk it back and forth.
Going
Or to get another car, you'd have to find one, or you'd have to send your actual little scavenger people to go and fix the car, which they only carry one piece of metal at a time to go fix it. And I want to say it takes like a 16 or 17 metal to fix each car. So when the cars get totaled, you know, it takes like 9 trips of them going back and forth carrying the metal, and they go from all the way to wherever your base is. So depending on where you wreck your car at, you know, it could be a heck of a haul for them to go and actually fix it. So sometimes it's better to just drive around and see if you can find another car. But if it's your only car, then you don't really have much choice. You have to suck it up and
Ready for action.
Let's do it.
go get it,
We're on the move.
because you won't be able to drive around and go look for another car, and whatever you had with that car will be permanently there.
Let's do it.
Roger.
Now, I am interested in getting
Let's
this.
do it.
Sir, we found some trails.
Hostiles inbound.
Looks like a few cars passed through here recently. But what's more curious, one of the vehicles must have had tracks instead of tires. Maybe it
We'll
was some
pause it.
kind of bulldozer or a tank, maybe.
Infected
Roger
incoming.
that. Be careful.
Alright, we'll gotta send him back to help defend.
Hostiles inbound.
Oh, we're going into morning hours, so that's perfect anyway. But his car's pretty much full, so he might as well come back, bring all that food and stuff back with him. And actually, we'll send him in and clear out that house while we're still
Get up
here.
and off to your duty.
Receiving. On my way. Waiting orders. On my way.
Sometimes clearing them out. There's also like a bit of a trick to that too. If you exit your vehicle before you get there, you can exit and bring all your people up to the building at
We're on the
once.
move.
Because you're only going to enter into one side of the buildings.
We're running out of resources.
Yeah, so there's some nasty ones in there. So we're going to go in
Horde inside.
and go out.
Infected inside. Sir. Sir. You won't believe what just happened. One of the infected just followed us outside. Into the sun. But what's worse, he seemed to know exactly what he was doing. It took him a moment to give up, but then he returned to the darkness. What the hell is going on?
Better get back there and kill it.
Receiving.
Don't you worry, we will.
Infected inside.
So if you do this, go in and out, you actually have a better chance of survival.
Infected.
And if you stay in there, there's a better chance that they'll actually hit you.
We're on the move.
Not alone here.
So you want to do that, is go in and out of the buildings
Let's do it.
to stay alive. You can stay in there if you want, but as somebody who's played, I don't know, probably a good 30-40 hours, I think, into this game
Receiving.
already.
Going there.
And in my last game, I was, I want to say I was like 100 days in.
On my way.
You'll want to go in and out of the buildings, especially if the infected are in there, because then you can also alternate your different units. You could send more than one unit
Let's
in,
do it.
have them go in, do the shooting, have them come out, send the other unit in, have them do the shooting. That way you're not using up all your ammo with your one unit, and the longer they sit in there, the better chance of them actually getting killed is, because
Receiving. Let's do it.
the creatures hit you based on your time in there, I'm guessing. 'Cause
Ready for action.
every time I've played,
Going
that's
there.
what's happened. The longer you're in there, the longer it is that they're going to beat on you. But if you jump in and jump out, it's like they can't, I don't know if they can't track you or whatever, but that's what I've noticed. Oh, look, another group.
Receiving. Sir, we've encountered a group of people willing to join us.
Sure.
Send them in.
We need all the people we can get, because the more people we get, the more we can scavenge, the more we can do. How close is this building? Oh, not even remotely close. It's so far away.
Search done. Clear.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull some people off of building that because
We're on the move. Let's do it.
I don't even have the materials to help them build it anyway. So we'll put more of the people down here scavenging the wood that we need to build it.
Ready for action. On my way. Receiving. On my way.
Alright, we'll do these buildings here. It isn't gonna take very
Waiting
long.
orders. There's nothing left.
And that's pretty much everything in our entire block has been looted. All the way up to there. Everything over there is
There's nothing
the other
left.
stuff. I guess I could do these 5 here on this block too. And then that'll loot everything.
Building clear. Clear. No more to find.
Alright. Send this guy up here.
Reporting. Roger.
What are we looking at time-wise? 1640. So they got about another hour and a half before they head back.
We're running out of
materials?
resources.
Yeah, still down to 8. And I really wish
Wrap
that
it up,
they
folks.
pick
Time
that
to
stuff
call
up a
it
little
day.
faster than they do. Alright, we'll send him back with
Operator.
what we have for now, and then we'll send
We're
him
on the
back
move.
out to finish.
We're
We'll
running
collect
out
those
of
buildings up
resources.
there, because there's actually, we can collect both sides of the road. And then, I guess that'll call it. I don't know that I want to do more than that with him. The further away I go at night,
Ready
the
for
more
action. Let's
zombie
do it.
creatures I'm going to incur the wrath of.
Waiting orders. Let's do it. Roger. We're on the move. Going there.
Alright, so what we'll do is we'll probably go
On
off
my
to
way.
right about there. Get out of the car. And then we'll start searching here first.
Operator. Let's do it.
And then we'll do here, 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 and here to finish off. And then basically we'll finish off close to the car. And that way we'll be able to get that going. And I feel like...
Building clear. Infected incoming!
Well, let's see what they do.
There's nothing left.
They're trying to get inside.
On my way.
They're breaking into our building.
No more to find. Hostiles inbound!
Now, why are you running all the way back? That's so stupid. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to bring you back because that's a lot of them.
Reporting. We're on the move. Roger. Ready for action. Going there. Infected incoming!
I'm gonna have to use the car to try and pull them away.
Going there. We're on the move.
We'll drop all this off and then we'll head back out.
Let's do it.
Where are we at time-wise? 23 minutes? 2300, that's... And we're going into October. So this is what I said, it's kind of silly. It's your time frame. So if you click on these, like your production, you get minus 20% from food. That's due to mood. You can increase your mood if you build houses. Which we will do. We'll eventually turn some of these into houses. But I don't want to do that quite yet, because if I do... Oh, we have a lot of homeless. Oh, I probably should
Operator.
build the houses.
Let's do it.
I didn't realize I had homeless already.
Ready for action. Let's do it.
Interesting. So we should probably turn this into a shelter. I didn't realize that we were having that issue already. The problem is it's going to compete with our needing for the wood here. And we are still struggling with the need for wood.
Ready for action. We're on the move. We're on the move.
Why does
Going
this guy
there.
keep leaving the vehicle? I don't understand what's going on.
Waiting orders. We're on the move.
Let's drive. It's not like he's out of gas or something.
We're missing resources.
It's so weird.
Going there.
We're missing resources.
Alright, so that should go in just a big circle back to the car.
There's nothing left. Building clear.
Alright. Alright,
No
they're
more to
doing
find.
okay.
Operator. Operator. Operator.
What are we at? Oh, we're almost in the morning. Hours. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start sending people over to raid these buildings
Clear.
across the street here. Yeah, there's
Roger.
no nighttime storm happening all night long, so
We're on the move. No more to find. Search done.
Morning, everybody. Time to earn your living.
Clear. Roger.
alright. You know what? I think we've kind of done enough. I've shown you some small tips and tricks going forward. A lot of the things that you need to do involves a lot of the building. You can't really do a lot of that until you get some resource build up. I'm trying to do that, but it's, you know, the game does take progress and takes time. I should have chosen a smaller warehouse. That was probably my mistake to choose something so large. Just because it's going to take so long to build it. And I need to build a shelter too, because all my people aren't happy because of the homeless issue. So,
Operator.
you know what I can do? I
Roger.
just remembered.
We're on the move.
Is this school stuff up here?
Roger.
I can still come up here to the school and grab all the books and materials from the school area. And that'll get me what I need to get the research going, because I really should have been doing this all along. I don't know why I've been messing around doing all that other stuff.
Sir, we've spotted some people. They're probably armed. They could have seen us too, but I can't tell if they're friendly. What should we do?
Approach them friendly.
Ready for action.
Alright,
Roger.
let's see if they're
Hostile
friendly.
group incoming.
Going there. We're on the move. Going there. Take him down!
Nope, they were not friendly.
On my way.
Unfortunately, they were bad guys.
There's nothing left. On my way. We're on the move. Going there. We're on the move. Waiting orders. Let's do it.
Alright, so we'll send that back. I really should have been doing that all along. I don't know what I was thinking. Because I actually, literally, if I would have just hit all that stuff first, I would have gotten all those free research points. And it wouldn't matter if I had anybody in the research center. Because the research center does make scientific materials if you have scientists in it. I don't really have scientists in it right now, so I'm not really getting any of that. Most of my people currently are out most of my people currently are out and about getting the wood
Reporting.
that we need to
Let's
build.
do it. On my way.
So that's my fault. So we'll send him over there real quick to go collect that piece of materials there, and then we'll probably hit the actual school.
There's nothing left.
I'll send that guy back. I could
Reporting.
disband these to give me 4 more bodies. Yeah, maybe I'll do that real quick. does give me 4 more additional bodies.
Receiving. We're on the move.
Alright, we'll zip up here to the school real quick because
Waiting orders. Let's do it. We're on the move.
I should be able to hit the front of the school here.
Roger.
And hit those 2
We're on the
buildings. And I should be able to get a good amount of materials. And that'll give us our research bonus that we need. I don't know why I waited till this long. I mean, we're already
There's nowhere to store
8 days in.
resources.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Alright, so when we come back the next day, we're going to literally throw everybody into build mode. Maybe I can get those buildings finished.
Receiving. Operator. Operator.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the warehouses are full. Yeah, I think I really screwed up making that big building a warehouse first. I
No
should have
room
made a
for
smaller
resources.
one. A warehouse space and then did the bigger one. Because then I could have just repurposed that other building as something else. You know, you can't always do everything perfect. But, you know, we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to end this here. We're almost an hour into this recording. So I hope you guys are enjoying the game and the gameplay. I'll try and give more tips and tricks as we go through. There's different characters you'll meet and people you'll have to deal with that I've already dealt with already. So I kind of can be able to give you advice when you answer in the radio with some of the people as to what to expect. But initially when you play, what I should have done is did all research materials first before I
There's
started
nowhere to
doing
store
so much
resources.
of the gathering, and I should have built a smaller warehouse. So if you're going to learn anything from me, initially don't build a big warehouse and gather all your research materials in site first. So this is DZ Devil Gamer Plays, and hope you're enjoying the videos. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos to come. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.